Well, good afternoon and welcome to Orient Live. It's another fantastic fixture here in E10 as the O's welcome bottom of the table Carlisle United. But it's sure to be a tough fixture. But of course, the O's will be looking to continue their unbeaten start to the year. And we're also absolutely delighted, if you haven't noticed, we've got a beautiful panel today. An Orient legend, I think it's fair to say, not Glenn Wilkie. We've also got Mat Baudry with us. Thank you so much for joining us today, and of course, thank you, Glenn, for joining us as well. But Matt, thank you for joining us, and really great to have you back. It must be good to come back to a stadium where Orient fans remember a lot of happy memories.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's the first time I come back as a supporter, so it'll be good. It's great for me to see some familiar faces, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
We had Kevin Lisby on the show a few weeks ago. We had Kevin Nugent last week. We spoke a lot about the season around 2013-14, how close we came. A lot of Orient fans have a lot of great memories. I'm sure as a now retired player, you must have a lot of great memories about that season as well.
Yeah, for me, it's probably one of my favourite time in my career. Really, if I look back to it, so we had not only what we did on the pitch, but off the pitch. I think it was a great atmosphere with the fans and within the change rooms as well. So yeah, it's definitely some memories that will stay with me. Over
150 appearances for the O's. You wore the armband at a difficult time in our club's history as well. You're remembered so fondly. Are you looking forward to getting back out in the stands as a fan and meeting some of the fans as well?
Yeah, no, it's good. I think that's something I was looking forward to when I retired, to be able to come back to my old team, watch some games as a spectator for the first time of my life. So yeah, Brisbane Road is for me is special. So it'll be good to be out there.
And of course, you've got another link with the club. It's your old manager, Richie Wellens. You played under him at Swindon, and we were talking just before about how good that team was. COVID obviously meant that you didn't get to finish the season, but you must have loved playing under Richie, and you have a good relationship with him.
Yeah, it was great. I think I started working with Richie at a time where my career, I was getting a lot of injuries, and I had a very tough season at MK Dons with injury, and I was just falling a bit in love with the game. And then when I came back with Richie, I just enjoyed my football again. It was great. We had that season. I remember that we were talking about it, coming here and play some good football. And I think Richie is great, with the players and stuff. And if you do a good job for you, is a great manager to work for. So yeah, we had some good memories. I've got some old teammates as well that playing now for the O's, so with Saul and Brandon and Hunty and stuff like that. So I'll be the first fan today.
Can I ask you a question? Obviously, You played under Richie.
Yeah.
You've played under numerous managers throughout your career. What was different about Richie to others? What stood out for you?
For me, it was very much it feels like he's still like a player manager. He's still like where he could relate still to the players, and he was very good. If you knew if he was gonna do well for him, he's gonna reward you in some way, and he was great like that. Mm-hmm. And he gives you some freedom as well. He used to say I was a pain in the ass. I used to ask him all the time questions, and we used to have discussion, but he didn't really. It didn't really hide from me. He was always very good. And what I find was, for me, the difference with him was on a Friday. It was very good when we were doing the shape and stuff to just pick 2-3 things that would to exploit the opposing team, with that staying with the way he wanted to play and things, with his principle. Just 2-3 things where it was very clear where we could attack the opposition. And yeah, it was good. I think he's quite strong with his view of how he wants his team to play. So I just appreciate that.
And of course, looking at today's game then, Carlisle are not in the best form. They're quite low on the table, but new investment recently. The O's, of course, in fantastic form. Are you hoping for a big confident performance from the O's?
Yeah, I haven't really followed Carlisle that much, but I don't know. But the O's, yeah, I think this league is always every game is tough, so you can't really take any games. That's the beauty of this league, is any game is you can lose it. So, but yeah, when I look at the Orient team sheet and I know some of them from playing against, and I've been following a bit this year, so they've got some good players, and I'm sure, I'm confident they'll do all right.
I mean, he's not in the squad today, but Daniel Aduadeji signed on loan from Bournemouth on deadline day. You have been working at Bournemouth recently. What do you think, from what you've seen of Dan, what do you think the O's fans can expect from him?
Well, so when I went with Bournemouth first team, he came to train with the first team a few times, and I remember he was one of the best, like, even with the first team when they were doing like a few finishing drills and stuff. So he was very good on that aspect. And I went actually to watch the under-21s at the weekend at Bournemouth, and he was very good at that game, and his overall play was very good. It's just obviously with under-21s, it's how quick he adapts to the men's football, but it's probably why Bournemouth is sending on loan. So just expect maybe some bump in the road, but I think he'll just keep improving, and if he gets some game time, I'm sure he'll show some good things.
Hopefully so. Well, Mattia, we're going to let you
no problem.
Go and enjoy the rest of your day. We're going to swap in Jabbo very, very shortly, but first let's hear from the assistant coach, Paul Terry, as we've got his thoughts ahead of this afternoon's fixture.